So, this is where you've been hiding. Nice. Is the blood on the floor fresh, or did that come with the room?
Why do people keep breaking into my room?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I thought it would be nice to talk privately. You've been all over town racking up quite a body count. And I know what you did to Carol's. You're after something bigger than Nem'ro. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure why. But I want in on it.
Fine. I'm sure we can work something out.
I knew we could get along. So where do we start?
Allow me to respond to that.
What's this now?
We know who you are, Kaliyo Djannis, and we are willing to offer you a deal. I am Keeper. I represent Imperial Intelligence, as does my Operative. We are aware of your activities on Ratatak, Ord Mantell, and Brental's Fall, as well as your affiliations. Your skills could prove useful, and we are willing to offer you a place in our ranks. You would become a very well-paid servant of the Empire.
I've heard worse propositions. What do you think, Agent? You want me on your side?
You could be an asset to us. I won't object.
I was looking to trade up anyway. And I'm guessing I can ride you a ways before you break. Count me in. But call me a servant of the Empire again, and I'll bust your face.
Charming. We'll discuss the details later. As for you, Agent, Toth'lazhen is convinced that Father the Hutt is a major threat to business. Well done. Now we must bring Toth'lazhen proof that Father has support from the Republic. The first step is to obtain a holodisk from Father's palace. The disk contains holo recordings of all Father's dealings. The Hutt is too paranoid for his own good. You'll have to break into his archives to get it.
It'll mean lifting security codes off the palace overseers. Like you said, paranoid Hutt.
Noted. Once you reach the archives, use this computer spike on the holodisk. It will be altered to show Father meeting with Republic officers. Then bring the forgery to Toth'lazhen.
Forging evidence is risky business, Keeper.
We have decided that the risk is acceptable. With Toth'lazhen convinced that his enemies are allied with the Galactic Republic, have no doubt. He will turn to us for help. We are in the endgame. Kaliyo will accompany you on this mission and will act under your command.
Last time I went to Father's palace, I had so many adrenals in my system I was coming down for a week. This should be entertaining.
Hey, you. I understand you've been working for Nem'ro. I mean, I've seen you coming in and out of this place often enough. So, am I right or am I wrong? Are you working for the big guy?
You seem to know a lot about me, but I don't know a thing about you.
Name's Urgrek. You might have heard about Nem'ro's little menagerie in the beast pens down beneath. I'm the guy what keeps the beast pens stocked. Thought you might be interested in a little business proposition. Help me, help Nem'ro, help yourself a little in the process. But it'll take strength and guts.
That'll do nicely.
The big guy wants a Rancor. Oh, the big-time Hutts have them. Nem'ro wants one. You're gonna get him one. Now I know you're thinking, a Rancor? How's somebody gonna snare a Rancor? 7 meters tall, capable of swallowing a person in a single gulp. Well, don't you worry. I got it all figured out.
I'm not afraid of a little challenge.
Then you'll be perfect for the job. Father's no-good beast tamer's already procured a Rancor Egg. Now we can't have that egg hatching and Father getting a full-grown Rancor before Nem'ro. I need someone to steal that egg and destroy the eggs of his other creatures. Teach that beast tamer a lesson. Can you handle it?
I never turn down a chance at pay.
Great. I thought you'd go for it. You have that telling glint in your eye. There's just one more little thing you should know. The egg is in the back of Father's beast chambers. Meaning, you'll have to do a bit of fighting to get it. But nothing you can't handle, right? Good luck.
Hey, you there. You look like my kind of person, if you know what I mean.
Appearances can be deceiving.
There's not a soul on Hutta who is who he says he is. But don't you worry, I won't be asking any prying questions. I have a little job that needs doing with a big reward for the doer. My buddy's been taken captive, see, and I'm looking to buy a rescue. My buddy Orin's a world-class Mandalorian Jedi killer. He went into Toth'lazhen on account he heard the Hutt was hoarding some kind of treasure. But he ended up frozen in carbonite and hanging as a trophy on Toth'lazhen's wall. I was hoping you could help him down.
Some world-class fighter he turned out to be.
A double-crosser, more like. It was Toth'lazhen's own lieutenant who told Orin about the treasure. Regular trap, but what's done's done. I expect he's hanging in Toth'lazhen's gallery. Unfortunately, something about being frozen like my buddy's been makes you lose your sight for a spell. But you just thaw him out and I'll come in after you cleared the path. I'm not exactly a fighter, see, but my buddy's sickness isn't your problem. Deal?
I could use the credits.
Great, thanks. And try to be stealthy about it. No sense getting all of Toth'lazhen's guards breathing down our necks. Good luck.
Father's Palace. Same Hutt style, a lot more firepower. Ready to go in when you are. Getting good. What are you looking at me for? Aren't you in charge? All right, make me look good.
What's going on? Who are you? Why can't I see anything? If you're one of Father's goons, I swear I'll...
Shut up, before Father's guards shut us both up.
blast Father and his guards. Get away from me. I can handle myself. If only I could see. Can't someone turn on a light?
It's not the lights, you're blind, you idiot. You've got hibernation sickness.
What? Hibernation sickness? Blast it. Blast it. Forget it. Sorry. Thank you for getting me out of there. Just wasn't sure I could trust you. Look, I came in here to find a stash Father is said to be hiding. I found the key to the stash, but as soon as I grabbed it, I got froze. Take the key and the stash as your reward for saving my life. As for me, I'll call my pal Burnock. Think I'll be safe waiting here for him to help me out? Burnock may not look like much, but he's dependable to a fault. Besides, you seem to have cleared the place well enough. Thanks again. Maybe I'll see you back in Jaguna at old Nem'ro's.
All right, make me look good.
Malambi amgin, hamgam nea be kabraka. Manala yang perlu, amka kalami naya kira nubua.
Hello, Nohn. What brings you down here? Father finally ordered you to check out the shooting?
Nulilak apa jam kamgram, amka nem nang nemua inuk. Kali ruma, mereka baka lebek ruma.
I like that about you, Nohn. You only bet on a sure thing.
Naya memgem kaligam. Gegwa nam karek naya memak.
I take it you two know each other?
Nohn wanted me for himself when I got to Hutta. He couldn't afford me.
Laporam amka, mamni nigag, nagnaya mamni kamgram.
I've already marched across the swamps, fought Fathra's army of thugs, and invaded your palace. You really think you can stop me now?
Ninyap nam naji, hirok piko kam perkam nam? Mamni lebek bak manuk, meraka naja ki nama bamyak.
Aren't you forgetting something, Nohn? Seems like you're getting off light. And there was that game of Pazak we never finished.
Mem ilik meraka, nayanaram, kam kalu amik manik.
No deal. I can't let you walk away.
Ripok nane kari meriaka, akamja lebek memarik.
That's it then. Better hope your boss knows how to make a convincing forgery. Of course, there's going to be a bloodbath once Nem'ro and Toth'lazhen see what's on the disc.
How do you know what's on the holodisc?
All I know is what your keeper told us. But I'm not stupid. If that disc really names all of Fathra's business partners, it probably identifies half the people in Jaguna. Merchants, gangsters, debtors, the usual scum. When Nem'ro gets a hold of it, he'll want revenge on anyone who dared to go to Fathra behind his back. There'll be bodies clogging the gutters for weeks.
What are you up to, Kaliyo? I wouldn't think you'd care what Nem'ro does.
I don't, but I thought you might. If you're feeling queasy, you could always erase the extra data and scratch up the disk. Make it look like only the doctored recording miraculously survived the damage. So, we deliver Keeper's forgery without the real data. Nem'ro doesn't get his revenge spree. The risk is that Toth'lazhen figures out you erased the good stuff.
I'm not endangering the mission to protect the lowlives of Hutta.
Aw, aren't we dedicated? I knew I'd learn something about you on this mission. Now let's get that thing to Toth'lazhen and see what happens.
Well, 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 look who's here. You're the one that saved my buddy Orin. Without you, that man'd still be hanging in Fathra's trophy room. He's got a few scrapes, but he's doing pretty well.
I'm very good at my work.
Well, thank you anyhow. Here's your credits. And I'll tell you what, once Orin's sight is all back, we'll buy you a drink. Couple of drinks.
Ah, is this my favorite mercenary returning with a Rancor Egg for Nem'ro?
What do you think? I fulfill my commitments.
Hey, this'll make the big guy plenty happy, which makes me happy, so I can make you happy. Here's your pay, and good work.
Did you expect anything less?
Oh, I guess I didn't. Thanks again.
Hello, Toth'lazhen. The Red Blade claims to have something to show you.
Manchi do ti puna puna, kabuk nuni slemo. Mokili mo clunky, nik mi chawa welmo.
I stole these recordings from Fathra's palace. Take a look.
Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki. Pliska taka, yayoska ukle yuga chesko pukuta.
Nakma noya choski nawi kuchuzu, yo mata chitoya. Kapatonga, Chisa bijawongi chikatoko.
You'll need help to stay competitive. But the Republic does have enemies. They might be useful.
Mipikasa na shura. Va fapaji. Wanda humpa. Murira bampabura.
Imache, churon chica jiliska chanaga.
Chiliska tananga ime chaijo. Ronchika.
A pleasure doing business with you, mighty Nem'ro.
Chiholagupa. Aitutamishka.
Tobata jimoa tusawa, mikuna posta morulia.
Chipawa doloda numa.
The deed is done, Agent. Nem'ro is already contacting Imperial embassies looking to establish relations. He'll be eating out of our hands within the month. In the short term, our chemical and stimulant stockpiles will nearly double. In the long term, we're a step closer to bringing all of Hutta under Imperial control. I'll make my full report to Darth Jadis shortly. I expect he'll be very pleased with our work.
Assuming he's satisfied, does that mean Jadis will leave Imperial Intelligence alone?
I wouldn't assume anything at this juncture. Besides which, that isn't your concern. Your mission is now complete. There's a shuttle waiting for you in Jaguna. It will take you to Drummond Cast. Once you've arrived on planet, report to Imperial Intelligence headquarters in the Citadel. I'll debrief you there.
Acknowledged and understood.
Kaliyo, you will also report to Drummond Cast. I assume Nem'ro won't be surprised by your sudden disappearance.
He'll be hurt, but no one will be surprised that I left with the blade.
And he's certainly not the first employer you've walked out on. In any case, I'll expect to see both of you soon.
Hold on. Who else has Kaliyo betrayed?
This isn't the time or place for that, Agent. Report to the shuttle as soon as possible. Keep her out.
Atrodo normales. Smogas total gispava apiatai.
How bad is very bad?
Tatos irdeles. Vataranai angomis akananon. Alas protas era.
You told me the real blade was far away. What's he found out?
Smal sio poputus mana ira padare mananan kale. Atrodo normales. Smogas total gispava apiatai.
This is your fault, Jheeg. It was your job to handle this.
Kaip mano te vasno. Graitai aptikte. Iruprit vertini savasia salvebe kaijis.
So, you're the one who killed my men. The pretender who wants to be the blade.
I'm no pretender. I earned my name.
You think this is a joke? I'm the Red Blade, you worm. The real Red Blade. And you've got one chance to explain yourself before I burn a hole through your head.
Prove that you're the real blade. Then we'll talk.
Huh. You've got guts, kid. It's almost too bad that I have to kill you. Damn you, pretender.